next component is the generator. So the main function of the generator is the mechanical energy will convert to the electrical energy. So here the generator is a shaft runs from the turbine to the generator. So the shaft, this one is the shaft. So the shaft runs from the turbine to the generator. Turbine to the, this is the turbine. Turbine to the generator. Okay, this is the generator. Turbine to the generator. When the blades of the turbine rotates, the shaft turns a motor which produces electric current in the generator. So we have to see here the generator, a shaft runs from the, this one is the shaft. The shaft runs from the turbine to the generator. Turbine to the generator. So when the blades of the turbine rotates, the shaft will rotate. The shaft will rotate or turns or rotate. The shaft turns a motor which produces electric current. Okay, electric current in the generator. Electric power in the generator. When the gate magnets. So the gate magnets will rotate. This is the gate magnets will rotate. Paste copper coils producing alternating current. That is AC current. Alternative current by moving electrons. Then the generator, the heart of the hydroelectric power plant is the generator. The most hydro power plants have several of these generators. So here once again, so the generator, main thing of here, the generator is, this one is the generator. The heart of the hydroelectric power plant. Hydroelectric power plant is the generator. The main part of the hydroelectric power plant, the generator is main role. So the heart of the hydroelectric power plant, the generator is the heart of the hydroelectric power plant. And most hydro power plant have several of these generators. So many, the most hydroelectric power plant, so many have a generator will be available. Okay. Then the power lines. So you see, we have to see here, this is the power lines or transmission lines. So the power lines, the power produced in the generator is sent to various power distribution stations. Various power distribution stations through the power lines. So whenever the power will be generated, the power produced in the generator is sent to various power stations. So the power produced in the generator is sent to various power distribution stations. So through the transmission lines or power lines. This is the main part of reservoir, dam, generator, transformer, and the intake and the control gate, penstock, turbine, and outflow. So this is the some of the parts, that is some of the components of the hydroelectric power plant. And then these are all the, so once again I repeat, so these are all the general reservoir. So the main function of the reservoir is to store the water levels. After completion of this is the dam. So dam is nothing but to store the water levels. And then the intake. This is all the water. That is nothing but the intake. Okay. And then this is the control gate. The main function of the control gate is to control the water. Then this is the penstock. Through penstock, the water will send to the turbine. So with the high speed of water. Okay, that is the main thing on turbine. So the main function of the turbine is to rotate the blades. Whenever the blades are rotating, then the shaft will be rotated. The shaft will connect it to the generator, and magnetic coils will be there. Then the power will be produced. That power will send to the various distribution power stations. Okay, with the help of power lines. Okay, the main working principle and working of components of hydroelectric power plant. And then some of the environmental impact and drawbacks of hydraulic power station or hydraulic power plants. So the large hydroelectric dam the hydroelectric dam have a number of negative impacts on the local environment and human society. So here some of the environmental impacts and the drawbacks is, the main thing is the large hydroelectric dam have a number of negative impact of the local environment and human society. Okay, the human society. Dams disturb river ecosystems and magnetization, killing aquatic life that gets the catches in turbine blades. So that is the aquatic means the fishes and France that are all the life will be closed. So that is the impact catch in the turbine blades. That is the one of the drawback. Then dams also create the artificial reservoirs, so which floods farmland and forest and displaces wildlife and power. So power peoples. Here this is the dams also create the artificial dams. Also create the artificial reservoirs. Okay, the main thing is that is main part of the drawback. And one more drawback is the hydroelectric projects are also susceptible to fluctuations in river flows and rainfalls. Okay, then which these are all the some of the reservoir dam has suffered severe energy storage in the recent years. So some of the drawbacks will be there. That is the most important drawback is the hydroelectric projects are also susceptible to functions in the river flows and rainfall. Okay, so some of the advantages of hydroelectric power station, some of the advantages will be there. That is the hydroelectric is a renewable energy source. That is how we are utilizing the power. So that is how we in human bodies we want power. That's why there is some of the advantages. That is the hydroelectric electricity is a renewable energy source. Then the second part is that is the hydroelectricity contributes to the storage of the drinking water. Okay. And the third one is the hydroelectricity means clean and cheap energy for today and tomorrow also. So that is the which an average lifetime is 52,000 years. Hydroelectric developments are long-term investment that can benefit various generations. So that is the main thing and main advantages of that one. And last one is hydroelectricity, that is that they can be easily upgraded to incorporate more recent technologies and have very low opening and maintenance costs. Okay, so once again hydroelectricity means so clean and cheap energy for today and tomorrow. So that is they can be easily upgrade to the incorporate more recent technologies and have very low opening and maintenance maintenance cost is low. Okay, so that's why these are some of the advantages. And in this class what I have discussed is the components of hydroelectric power plant. And the working principles of turbine and generator, So this is the last topic of fifth unit. Okay. Okay. Thank you.